All good. We're live, buddy.
All right.
We're live. We're live. We're live.
Are we live?
We're live.
All right. Just want to double check.
Yeah.
What up, everybody? Welcome. Come on in. Come and hang out. I know Ron's connected to all the other networks. I don't have those privileges and rights. I don't have a camera.
That's not true. Here, let me do this.
Actually,
we go.
You could
Boom.
send me that link, and I could see the same chat you get, because you get all of them.
I did send you that link.
When?
Oh my gosh.
This was like a long time ago.
It wasn't that long ago. It was a couple of months ago.
That was like 5 years ago.
Whatever, dude.
You got the link?
I don't. Yeah. I mean,
Jesus, folks. Yep, he is just a little bit. Look at the look on his face.
yeah. Look at the look on his face.
Second I pulled up, I came to the door. He was outside waiting,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Just to let you know," he said, "I'm not in a good freaking place right now."
All right.
Uno momento.
1 minute. 1 minute.
All right. What's up, Jamie? What's up, Leslie? Linda, what's going on? Chris Settle. Erica, what up, girl? What up, my fellow heathen? Oh, well, there we go there. I'm in trouble.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh.
What up, Audrey? Mary Mansfield. What up, Brother Becker? Come on in. It's party time on this Tuesday night. Rocking and rolling. What up, Whiskey? What's going on, my brother? Dude, Whiskey posted a picture the other day, a selfie. What up, Roger Rabbit? He's kind of sexy, man. I just told him. I said I would, bro.
All right, 20 seconds. Here we go. Let's do it.
Designs.com.
What up,
or simply
Deb?
Email us with your ideas. We specialize in custom design and we'd be honored to have the opportunity to discuss it with you. Call us at 817-400-4040. Email info@romikadesigns.com or visit us on the web at romikadesigns.com.
Journey into the matrix of the mind. Stretch your imagination and challenge reality. Abnormal realities are beacons for the imagination. What society deems abnormal may be more real than we think. This is Abnormal Realities with your hosts, Ron Phillips and Rocky Stucci.
No, all I'm saying, like when I come over and you're feeling in that place, you know,
Place?
I just have a couple words. You know, use your words, Ron. Use your words.
Oh, you're talking about when I'm feeling like crap?
Like you just, it's just use your words, buddy, and give me a hug.
I'm not giving you a hug right
And
now.
everything.
I'm not giving you a hug right now. I'll give you a hug after the show. How's that?
Okay, get that ready. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the program, Abnormal Realities, on this beautiful, ice cold to us Tuesday night. It is cold outside.
It is a little bit chilly.
It is in Texas, 50 degrees. You kind of got pneumonia. Shit happens. I think I can go ice fishing. It feels so cold.
It's not that cold.
It kind of feels that cold.
You're from Minnesota. It's not that
Dude,
cold.
I'm a changed person. I'm changed.
We do live in Texas. It's about 47 degrees outside. So every Texan is like, oh, start a fire.
Seriously.
Welcome to Abnormal Realities, folks. For those of you who are new to the show,
Yeah.
because we do have some new viewers tonight.
We pray for
appreciate
you.
that.
We absolutely pray for you to pray with us.
That's right.
And for us.
I am Ron Phillips. That is Rocky Stucci.
Yo, how you doing?
This show is called Abnormal Realities, where we talk about abnormal realities. You're welcome. You see how that worked?
So that's pretty much,
That's pretty it.
yeah, break it
Now,
down.
we're not a political talk show, but we are a respite to the end of the day of politics. So please enjoy the show. We are a paranormal, conspiracy, Bigfoot, ufology,
Man, we go ghost hunting.
spiritual, and we do kind of things like that. So welcome to the show, everybody. We appreciate you joining us tonight.
Ron
And
is a professional exorcist.
I am not.
Well, we're going to be
Well, maybe no. We're going to pretend to be priests.
priests.
Isn't that what you said?
Yes.
In the mall.
In the mall. But we should actually, so here it is these days. All you need to do is maybe watch a couple YouTube videos
Yeah.
and you can order a certificate of exorcist. Online.
What?
Yeah, you could become an exorcist. There's just a couple videos
I thought you were
watch.
about to say we could become priests. But I don't think you can get a
I actually was
certificate
declined.
online for that.
Dude, I did. I sent the application to the Vatican.
Okay.
And I got my denial letter. Yeah, they said no, not interested. I thought it was kind of rude.
Well,
didn't even interview me. All right.
Sorry, I'm logging into the chat.
Oh, you're not even there. Ron's been busy.
There. I mean,
Ron is kind of in producer mode, but that is okay.
If you knew what kind of producer crap I do on a daily basis.
Oh, I do.
Well, you probably do.
One of the only ones that truly know what you do, and it's from morning until night.
It's crazy. Some days is way worse than others. But for those of you watching on Rumble tonight, you know I do a show in the mornings also. I'm producer Ron on the morning show.
I'm Father Stucci.
And then we do this show, and we're live Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights. And then I produce a show on Sunday. Well, 2 shows on Sundays. Yep. Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff going on. Plus, there's 2 radio stations that we operate here. So.
No big deal.
Hey, man, I love radio. I love the broadcast industry, and I enjoy it. But let's see.
But
Leslie says,
wait, there was a but.
No, there was a but.
Well, what is the but?
Don't touch my Peter.
Damn.
Okay. Leslie says, I'd rather come to Rocci with my problems than this Pope.
Bless you, my child. Bless you.
I see.
Bless you.
I see.
All right, so I got a question for you, brother.
Hit me.
Now, we are going to be going to up north for Mario's graduation.
Yes.
My middle son graduates here this year, and Dominic, happy birthday, by the way, little brother. My youngest son turned 17 yesterday. So both my boys are 17 for 3 weeks. At the same age for 3 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. Give me some. Try it. That's what I do.
Man, they're only a little bit of time before they're adults now.
Dude.
You're welcome.
Man, I tell you something. There is this.
And you're not even in your 50s yet.
That's right.
Knocking on that door.
Yeah. Okay.
Stuff started falling off of you yet?
Like what?
I'm joking. Have you had your first colonoscopy? I mean,
No, I'm going to live stream that when I go for mine.
you're a lion.
No,
right now.
I am
You're
not
lying.
a lion.
And I'm going to
in.
tell you why I know you're lying.
Lisa is going to stream it for
Because
me.
as soon as you take this stuff to start cleaning you out,
Yep.
you're going to go, nobody needs to see this.
Well, all right. Honestly,
Trust me on it.
I trust me on the fact that you're not going to look at my butthole.
Nobody's looking at your butt. I'm talking about you. Just you looking at what's happening to your body when that flush starts happening. There are things going to be flying out of your rear end that you had no idea were even possible. I'm not even joking.
The listeners are worth the sacrifice.
No, they're not. Am I worth that? I'm sorry. No, they don't need that sacrifice. That's what I meant to say.
Okay. So
But then send me the video because I just want to laugh at it. You know what I'm talking about.
I do. I also want to do this before we get into the topic tonight. I want to get that fish from Sweden. Yes, sir.
No.
Yes.
No.
We're going to try.
No.
I know there's one rule.
Are you talking about that? What is it called?
This fish that
It's the
makes everybody
stinky-
like half die in their soul. It's some stinky.
Stinky fish in a can. Surstrumming.
That's what it is.
Say surstrumming. No, dude, I have watched too many TikToks. Yes.
We're doing it.
If you don't TikTok when you're pooping, you're lying.
We can't be
I have
friends,
seen so
probably.
many TikToks. There's a background story to that for all your new followers. Just stick with us. You'll get it.
As our regular listeners can
Yeah.
tell, we are being played out on more platforms tonight, and we love all of you. We thank you. We have fun. All right. No emails. If you get angry at what I say, email Ron, not me. Thank you.
Info at abnormalreality.
Boy, you better be immature just a little bit to hang out with us because
Oh yeah, if you don't like immaturity or you're not in for just an evening of relaxing
Like laughing?
fun, this isn't the show for you.
like humor. Everybody's so
Okay.
damn angry.
Check it out though.
So
I've
we're
watched-
gonna eat it, but we gotta
No,
eat it
dude,
out
I've
and
seen
back.
too many TikToks where they just crack that can open
We're not them, dude. We're warriors.
and they start going, and it's I can't.
I do that
I can't
watching
even watch
the video.
somebody dry
I know
heave,
it.
dude.
Seriously. Ooh. We got to try it though. We have to show our love and loyalty to the listeners. You're going to eat a tarantula.
Yeah, we can eat a tarantula.
Oh, but you won't eat fish?
No, it's the smell, dude. I don't. Here's the thing: once you smell that and it gets all in them little hairs up in your nose, It doesn't go away. You can freaking pinch your nose and eat a freaking tarantula. Come on, dude. Tarantulas, bugs, they're not that bad.
They are.
Not if they're dead.
No, I swear to God, a worm laid eggs in my stomach one time. It was a little mealworm.
But you ate it live. Did you chew it up?
I did.
Okay, well,
I thought I did.
then it didn't lay eggs.
I heard it screaming on the way down. It was really weird. All right, so what I'm getting at, though, in regards to up north, is if Ron Filippio's coming with, then I have a location that I already contacted for us to investigate, and that would be the Mounds Theater.
Okay, I've only stood on the outside of the Mounds Theater
You sure
because you
have.
took me there, but
I
it's
did.
a wicked-looking theater.
Sure is.
How old is this place?
Early 1900s.
Really?
Yep, and we always got EVPs from two of them. The guy downstairs he told me to F off, his words, not mine. Don't judge me. He's angry. I'm happy. We have a difference of opinion.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, go.
And then we got that one where it goes, do you always look down? That was kind of freaky.
Well, that was on the stage, right?
No, that was downstairs in the
no,
basement.
what was on the stage? A mannequin?
No, the mannequin scared the shit out of me.
Was that on the stage?
That
though?
was
yeah.
stage right.
Okay.
And I was going to go downstairs to the basement, didn't know the mannequin was right there. Didn't appreciate not getting a heads up on that because literally I was loud. I yelped a little bit.
All right. So do they play movies at the Mounds Theater now? Or is it just a venue?
They have wrestling, professional wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Tim actually goes there a lot and does professional wrestling. And then they do plays. They have different like sleepover event type of things. It's a big place, but not huge.
Didn't you say that there's somebody or some spirit in the projector room?
In the projector room, correct.
Okay. So
And
in the basement and in the projector room.
Yep. And then just floating. And then on the stage would be seems to be like a little child or what some would consider a demon.
Okay.
I'm kidding on the demon part.
Okay. Will they let us be in there overnight?
Yes. Somebody would be like, "Oh, you're being manipulated."
This is in June, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm doing it. We'll take all of our cameras, our 360. We got our 360 camera, put it on the stage, see if we can pick up anything. I'm in.
That is what I'm talking about.
EVPs, man.
That is what I'm talking about.
See, you have to translate the EVPs for me because sometimes I just don't hear it right off the bat.
You learn. Well, if you can't really tell what it is, then, it would be kind of hard to sell it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
get you. I get you.
But yeah, so that would be cool. So the whole point of getting down that road, because we haven't gotten confirmation until right now. So ladies and gentlemen, you're here. You heard it right here live this Tuesday night that Ron Phillips will be going up to Minnesota with me, having some of my meatballs, some rigatoni, with some good fresh mozzarella.
I will not be using a knife to
He
cut
will
the
not
meatball.
be using a knife. And we will have cheesecake when we're done.
I'm in.
And we will do the live stream then from Mounds Theater, and maybe we'll invite a few people.
There you go.
Make it a little event.
Do you know who Gordo Cooper is?
I do.
Do you?
Yep.
Who is it?
It's Gordo.
Who is he?
Don't know.
Okay. I knew you didn't know who Gordo
He's
Cooper
an
was.
astronaut, brother.
Yeah. So Gordo Cooper was an American aerospace engineer, test pilot, United States Air Force pilot, and he was the youngest of 7 original astronauts in Project Mercury. You guys all know this if you're space freaks like I am. The first human space program of the United States was Project Mercury. He helped pioneer this country's space exploration efforts when, aboard a tiny space capsule known as Mercury 7, Cooper orbited the Earth for 34 hours, proving that man could live outside our atmosphere for prolonged periods. Here's the thing, though. He said the story says Cooper has made several public pronouncements concerning his strong belief in UFOs. And you know what? He's not the only astronaut that has done that. There have been several astronauts that say they've either seen one or they believe in them, right? While a guest on the Merv Griffin show years ago, Cooper shocked the viewing audiences by speaking for over 5 minutes on a topic that was only within the past few years often considered too bizarre for polite conversation.
Ooh, my kind of conversation.
Yep. In the early 1950s, Cooper was assigned to a jet fighter group in Germany. While stationed there, he remembers very vividly the week an entire formation of circular objects passed over the airbase on almost a daily routine. If it happened just once, that's a thing. But if it happens every day, what's going on there?
Okay,
right?
all right.
But
Honestly,
now,
though,
But we've got some history about the Germans building freaking
I was
UFOs,
just
don't
going
we?
to say that.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, bro.
While stationed, he says, we never could get close enough to pin them down, but they were round in shape, very metallic looking. UFOs were to continue to haunt him when the Air Force colonel was transferred several years later to Edwards Air Force Base Flight Test Center in the California desert.
Brian, have you ever seen one? I can't remember you telling me that. Okay.
No.
If you did see one, would you feel threatened by it? Would you feel haunted?
I don't think I would, but what? No.
But he said he
says,
felt haunted
well,
by it.
but this is the people writing the article. Now, he may have said that he felt haunted by it. But look, if it traumatizes you that much, then that's a deal. But for me, it's intriguing to me. It's kind of like Bigfoot. If I saw Bigfoot walk out the freaking forest and just stand there staring at me, would I be afraid? I don't know. Would you?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Bigfoot?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, if I saw
It's not
a
like he's
baby
running.
chimpanzee hanging from a tree in the woods and I had a gun, I would still be a little freaked out.
It's not like he's running at you. I'm just telling you, if he was just
What if he
standing there
was
looking.
running at you?
All right, if he's running at you, then turn
Son
around
of
and run
a-
faster than the person next to you.
Bitch, you need a hug. Come here.
I don't need
You sure?
I'm sure.
Damn it.
You just got to run faster than the person next to you,
Dude,
right?
he's 8 feet tall. He's going to have a much greater stride than you.
You just have to run faster than the slowest person.
That's going to be you.
No, trust me, if Bigfoot's on my ass, I'm running faster than you.
Let's go outside the race right now.
No,
I'll
we're
go
not
live.
doing it.
Let's-
We're not
I'll
doing
have
it.
Misty
I'm not.
film it.
No. It says the incident took place in the late 50s, either 57 or 58. As Cooper can best recall, he says what happened one afternoon while he was on duty at the military base is evidence enough that the government definitely does keep a lot of secrets when it comes to UFOs.
I got to say this. So if we do, okay, so this guy said that he saw UFOs daily. And
Yeah.
what year was this, or range kind of approximately?
I want to say 57 or 58 is what
All
he
right.
said.
So now when you go back to World War II, you think about all the things about Nazi Germany and their work and research that they did. I know a whole bunch of different things, parallel universes, UFOs, time travel, all that stuff. They were doing it. That's not a conspiracy.
Correct.
So if you think about if Area 51 was a real thing, the crash, and then we got spaceships and all those things that we hear is real, and then you think about the stuff that Hitler was doing, we're going back to the World War II era, working on technology that we thought is modern today. You know what I mean?
Well, yes. It's because if they were to bring it out today to the public, we would think it'd be modern. But we all know if it comes out today in the public, it's probably been 30 years, 40 years in the making.
So we have things like the Moab,
Yes.
which is a very big bomb, and we think that's super advanced.
It's not.
The chances are we still don't use we still use the old B-52s, and some of those things are ages old, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I guarantee you, we have things in our arsenal that, we'll probably never know about. Shut up.
Stop grabbing me, dude. No, we talked about this on the show this morning. There has been a story come out now about the proliferation of hypersonic missiles that fly like Mach 25. You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
I know you do.
Son
Let's
of
just leave it at that.
Bitch.
During this period, Cooper was a project manager at Edwards Air Force Base. After lunch this particular day, Cooper had assigned a team of photographers to an area of the vast dry lake beds near Edwards.
Oh.
In a taped interview with ufologist Lee Spiegel, the former astronaut disclosed that while the crew was out there filming, they spotted a strange-looking craft above the lake bed, and they began taking films of it. Cooper says the object was very definitely hovering above the ground, and then it slowly came down and sat on the lake bed for a few minutes. All during this time, the motion picture cameras were filming away. There were varied estimates by the cameraman on what the actual size of the object was, Cooper confesses, but they all agreed that it was at least the size of a vehicle that would carry normal-sized people in it.
Really?
Yeah.
So normal size, 5'8", 5'10", 6 feet. And what do they have for lunch?
It's a good question.
I'm curious.
Yeah. People just didn't ask a lot of questions about things they saw and couldn't understand. He said they chalked it up to what, let's see. It was a lot simpler to look the other way, shrug one's shoulders and chalk up what had been seen to just another experimental aircraft that must have been developed at another area of the airbase.
Do you notice since the existence of man that we can date back, we've always, in our societies or whatever you want to call them, always had this thing of having a master and doing as we're told. Look the other way.
Yes.
Don't react.
Yep.
There was just a video that somebody was I think Rocky told me about it, or Lisa watched it, and you've probably seen these, where they fake a kidnapping. You know, they have a guy go up to this little child, pick the child up and run down an alley just to see it's a reaction video. It's a social experiment.
Yes. I'm surprised that those guys don't get shot.
Well, I'm not. When you watch the lack of reaction, some of these people, dude, they look away and act like they didn't see it.
Or they whip their phone out and start recording.
How is that possible that
Yep.
you see a kid picked up and ran and people did nothing? So it's the complacency. Like, you know, like he said, you know, look away, don't talk about it.
Well,
if it's out of the realm of normal.
Yeah, Lee Spiegel says he telephoned Cooper's office. This was a guy he heard the interview following the following morning and managed to get past his private secretary. Cooper admitted to me that he could have revealed more on the air, but he decided not to play his entire hand because he felt certain that some, quote, official eyebrows were going to get raised.
Oh.
Cooper claimed until his death that the U.S. government was indeed covering up information about UFOs. Mm-hmm. He pointed out that there were hundreds of reports made by his fellow pilots, many coming from military jet pilots sent to respond to radar or visual sightings. He said...
Why do people, though, I mean, if you think about this guy and his background, if you looked at his resume, you'd be like, dang, dude's been around, right? Why is it how media is so quick
Buzz Aldrin's done the same thing.
But they discredit him. Anytime they come out with anything that goes against, now they discredit and ruin a guy's freaking career because he's trying to be truthful about experiences that he's had. Whether they're man-made or real unidentified objects, that's credentials.
Yeah. They claim Neil Armstrong knew something, but he would never talk about it. These are people who actually walked on the moon, Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong.
Would you?
Walk on the moon?
Yeah.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
How about Buzz?
Why would I do Buzz? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're asking me? I'm sure there's a dollar amount. Let's just get that out of the way.
I keep a straight face. I try being so serious. I'm like, would you?
There's a dollar amount for everything. And if you don't think there is, play the game with your family.
Oh, it'll start arguments.
Would you? Oh, it'll start arguments.
Yeah, would you?
Yeah, that's Rocky plays that game with his family. His son
he's
and
a
his
nasty
wife.
son of. He's a nasty boy.
His son and his wife are like, hell no. Rocky's like, oh, there's a number.
He's like, Dad, would you do it for this month?
And look, if he starts the question with, for $1 billion, would you?
Yep.
The answer is automatically yes.
I need all of you to sit down and have a serious conversation with your family.
Unless the question is, kill yourself.
Right. That's the only question you can't ask. Sit down with somebody you know. Go to work. And you can even exaggerate. It just depends how extreme the would you is, right? We say 100,000, 500,000, $1 million. We've gone all the way up to $1 billion. Oh, yeah.
There are some extreme things that take $1 billion. Don't get me wrong.
We won't have much of a soul left, but we will take the $1 billion.
Yeah. Just think. Well, yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Oh, yeah, you were.
We'll talk about that later. All right. Do you? Okay.
So, Buzz, yep.
No, that's what I'm saying. Buzz yeah. Deb Treadway says maybe if Ron was buzzed first.
Oh, for $1 billion? You don't need to be buzzed.
He's right, you know.
And there's probably going to be a shoulder rub in there somewhere, too.
If not anything else.
Dude. Oh, calm down.
It's $1 billion, dude. You put $1 billion on the table. I'm going to do a lot of stuff for that lot of money.
There's a lot of people that are listening that are saying, no, they wouldn't. Yes, you would.
But to go back to your comment just now, there's a lot of people going, why are you guys wearing the same clothes tonight? Rocky, explain the shirts, would you?
Because when Ron woke up today, he felt sugary and he felt powerful and he felt kind of lionish. So, of course, what you do when you feel that way is you put on a show sweatshirt, right? I woke up feeling the same way. And so, you know, we're kindred spirits here. You know what I mean? I mean, we're at the same level. So weird. I put mine on.
These are nice little hoodies, folks. These are actually very comfortable. And you can get your very own Abnormal Realities hoodie at
abnormalrealities.com.
There you go. Yeah, we have other gear out there that you can get. But yeah, in this weather, with it being just slightly cool, these hoodies are freaking great. I wear mine all day long.
I hear music in my head when I walk.
What?
Yep. When I walk.
When you walk wearing the hoodie?
Yeah.
Is it like Saturday Night No,
just-
no, okay. Okay. I see what you're
I'm
doing.
like, yeah, it is. And then I walk by people. I'm like, how you doing?
We're also being broadcast on Odyssey Radio, folks. It's a radio station that Rocky and I run. It's a paranormal talk radio station along the same lines as this show with a lot of other stuff in it. We've got some great hosts out there. It's odysseyradio.com. Odyssey spelled ODYSY radio.com.
.com. That's pretty bad.
And then Rocky and I each have our own companies that we work day to day. I am Romika Designs or Insane Custom Lasers.com.
That's hot.
And Rocky is insanecustomtumblers.com.
So
his
insane
stuff is
custom
hot.
laser, insane custom tumbler.
Yeah, his stuff is hot, dude. Our stuff, we just enjoy playing with laser beams. Yep.
Like smoke.
Real ones. Like burn your face off laser beams.
You can burn your car in half.
No, that's not true. It's not that big.
Should have went with it, dude. That was.
I'm not going with it because it's
should.
not that big. It
Somebody
really-
be like, "Hey, I heard you can cut cars into pieces."
No, not at all.
Ron will be like, "We'll figure it out. Just bring it over."
Abnormalrealities.com, folks. I am Ron Phillips. That's Rocky Stucci.
How you
We're
doing?
going to take a short 2-minute break. We'll be right back.
Come on, give me a hug.
I'm not giving you a hug, dude.
At Romika Designs, we're more than just a laser engraving and specialty design company. Much more. I'm Ron Phillips, co-owner of Romika Designs, and if you can dream it, we can probably make it. We can custom laser cut and engrave on nearly all material. Great for one-of-a-kind gifts, home decor, business and specialty items, or personalized and logoed designs created just for you or your company. Allow us to become your go-to gift and specialty project partner. Romika Designs can help make your ideas a reality. We're ready to help you design and create that special gift for any occasion or engrave your personal or business logo on just about any product. View our designs at romikadesigns.com or simply email us with your ideas. We specialize in custom design and we'd be honored to have the opportunity to discuss it with you. Call us at 817-400-4040, email info@romikadesigns.com, or visit us on the web at romikadesigns.com.
Abnormal realities.
Bro, why are you feeling that energy right now?
It's a pretty good energy I'm feeling right now. I'm just saying.
Dude, Tinkerbell had a crush on.
On what?
Dude, she was always wearing like tiny skirts.
She was wearing tiny skirts.
Do you think that was subliminal?
Of course it was. It's Disney. Come on. Everybody knows Disney's subliminal.
What?
Yeah, dude. The front of the Little Mermaid VHS case. Come on, there's a big old wiener on it.
What?
Not even joking.
Show us right
What?
now. Where?
What? What?
On where?
On the old Little Mermaid case.
Okay.
You search wiener on Little Mermaid case.
Wiener on. I ain't even playing.
You let me know if you don't see a big old thing right on the front of that case.
Why are you yelling at me? I'm
Just
stressed.
pull one up. Look at the tower.
Abnormal realities.
I hate that I knew that. Damn it.
With Ron and Rocky. 8 p.m. Eastern. Mojo 50.
Welcome back to Abnormal Realities, folks. What's the matter?
I was a little off on
Oh.
my drum.
I'm Ron Phillips. That's Rocky Stucci.
How you doing?
For all the people who are new to our show tonight, welcome. Like we said at the beginning of the show, we are your daily end of politics day, because a lot of people live in the world of politics. We are the end of day respite, we hope.
We're escape.
We're the escape. Hell, it's an escape for us to get away from that kind of stuff during the day as well.
I actually think we're kind of lovable. I think we have a little bit of that juice.
I'm a gentle teddy bear.
What am I?
Just gentle. Weird. I don't know. What do you mean? Oh,
Yeah, I'm gentle.
you're a dork.
Dork.
All right.
So welcome,
You're up.
everybody. Welcome to the crazy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the madness. We appreciate
Oh, and this
you
is
being here.
Petey. Petey the alien. We also have
He's non-sexual.
he's
We've researched this.
non-binary.
Is that what they call it?
Non-binary.
I don't even keep track of it. But he has nothing. His butt cheeks. But that's it. So we have concerns. We're thinking maybe intervention. Just kind of see what's going on. And maybe if you need some help.
I thought Daryl called me. Let me go get Daryl.
Daryl's our guy. There he goes, folks. Ron Phillips. He's actually in a better mood than he was when the show first started. But no, before he gets back with Daryl, welcome everybody. Man, if you're looking to escape a little bit, we're glad you're here because this is what we do. And here comes Daryl. Daryl is the fourth member of the... Yeah, he's not happy. He has had a hat over his head for quite a while. And actually...
I got to turn it.
Gotta admit, pretty nice buttocks.
There we go.
Look at that. Oh, look at the eyes glowing. He's
Daryl and Petey.
There's Daryl and Petey. Kind of the mascots.
The show mascots, yep.
So, yeah, welcome. Daryl has the same issue.
Mary says, oh my God, it's Daryl. We missed him. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah. Daryl's kind of freaky looking. We've got pictures of Rocky hugging Daryl's big brother.
He was huge.
Dude was taller than us.
Dude, his leg was the size of a tree trunk.
Yes, it was.
And I hugged it.
Yeah, not a real Daryl, but I want to... At some point, we need to go on a Bigfoot hunt because we've done the ghost hunt thing. It's time to go on a Bigfoot hunt.
All right, so
I'm ready.
I'm down. I'm down for doing it. Right?
Are there any good Bigfoot places in Minnesota?
It don't matter. No.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
Was worth a shot. I
don't know.
Dude,
there probably is, but we'd have to probably go way up north. We'd probably have to go to like Georgia.
That's not way up north.
No, we don't want to go way up north. We want to go to a national forest, like in the southeast area.
Arkansas.
I was just kidding. Arkansas is what I was actually trying to say.
Yes. Or Washington State.
I'm going to say
Oregon. Yep.
All right. No, and I was going to say this. I'll get freaked out no matter what. I promise you, it'll be fun because anybody who goes deep woods, we got some brothers down here that are straight up hardcore, proud flag wearing rednecks. And they live for that stuff, and there's a different world, right? You hear things, and you don't know for sure what it is. You know, it's a bug or it's an animal or whatever. But if I'm going to go hit a tree with a stick and do this.
I'm not doing a Bigfoot call.
Just do it. You got to show people that you're
Whoop, whoop.
And you...
You did. I don't even know how to do a Bigfoot call.
Well,
I'm just acting dumb. Now you do a Bigfoot call.
How you doing?
Hey, Bigfoot.
Hey. Hey.
No, seriously, though. We need to go out with a professional cryptozoologist or Bigfoot hunter so that we know what we're looking for and looking at. Somebody who can point out the tracks.
Well, no disrespect.
You sound disgusted.
Anybody we bring probably don't have a successful track record of victories.
I'm pretty sure those are few and far between.
Teach us how to track Bigfoot when they still haven't even caught his rear end.
Look, Todd Standing, remember him?
Yeah.
The videos I sent you?
Yeah.
He's the only one that I know of that's got pretty reasonable Bigfoot video of their face, of their head.
Okay, so we're 10 miles deep, right? 10 miles deep.
What
are you in.
What are you going to do then?
Yeah, all
if
of a sudden,
Bigfoot steps out.
Something like this, 8 feet tall, comes and starts sniffing the back of your neck, and you didn't hear him come up behind you.
Petrified.
And then all of a sudden,
I'm not doing anything.
He puts his arm around you, and he just kind of starts tapping your chest a little bit.
If he starts whispering or singing,
you can't even run. He owns you.
I'm just going to relax and let all the muscles. You know what I'm saying? You
it's less damage. It's less damage. I saw a documentary once.
If you tighten up, you're screwed. I'm telling you. If you tense up, just relax. That's all you got to do. It'll be over with soon. Just relax.
How do you know? We don't have evidence of it. He could go 2 hours. My God.
Oh, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, though, just being in the woods, deep woods, is scary, let alone.
No.
What?
I'm telling you, I don't know what I would do, honestly, in the woods. But this Todd Standing, the guy that we talked about, I've seen him do videos where he's out like miles into the woods overnight by his damn self.
No.
Talking into a camera. I am so outie 5-0, dude, you don't even know.
Okay, so if I went on to Naked and Afraid, all right, I wouldn't make it first 5 minutes.
Because you got to get naked?
True. That's problem number one.
Because you got to see her naked?
You know, in my mind, I think I look good. But if I really think about it, I don't look as good as I used to, you know?
Okay.
It's just things are different.
Okay.
Things drop.
Okay.
You know? But
I'm pretty sure that the person who's dropping trowel across from you, the female, probably doesn't think she looks good as she used to either. But how do you do naked and afraid?
Well, I can't go barefoot. That's my problem.
Oh, it's not butt naked.
No,
it's barefoot.
It's the second my feet hit a rock or a little thorn.
You have puss feet.
Sure do.
Do you really?
That hurt my feelings.
What? Puss foot?
Yeah, it's a
That
real
hurts.
thing.
What?
That's a real thing.
No,
it's a real
it's-
term. Yeah, dude,
oh.
I go to therapy for this.
You do not go to therapy for freaking having wuss feet. You do not.
Yeah, I take a prescription for it.
Do you go barefooted at all?
It's called wussfootamycin.
Do you go barefoot at all?
Never.
Oh, sorry about the ADD stuff, folks. This is what we do.
I sleep with my socks on.
No, you do
Don't judge
not.
me.
You
all
do
right?
not
Do
sleep
not
with your socks
judge me.
on.
You know what? I need a moment, bro. Yeah, I do. I sleep with my socks on.
All right, so you're out and you're in a hunt, right?
Yep.
And you're hooping and hollering, beating a tree with a stick, and you hear a return call. What happens then?
I'm out.
Do you go toward the call,
No,
or
you
do you
don't.
go away from the
Okay, you know all these videos we watch?
call? Or does your heart rate raise? I'm
That
just saying.
too. It's kind of raised right now. What's that one site we watch the stupid people, crazy people?
TikTok?
No, that too, but the other
What?
one. The one that I just started watching videos on.
Oh, it's a subreddit called
Reddit.
Public Freakout.
Yeah, just be careful on Reddit. You know, if you take a right when you're supposed to
Reddit-
take a left, you know what I'm saying? So
You'll
you
land
run into
somewhere
some
you're not
shit,
wanting
dude,
to be.
and then you're there for 3 hours.
Although Reddit's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. So, what was I going to talk about with Reddit?
ADD Tuesday. That's where we're at.
That's great.
If you're out in the field and Bigfoot, you were thinking of something and I was trying to throw you off. But if Bigfoot calls you back after you beat on the tree and made the hooping and hollering call,
No,
do
and
you
said,
run?
yeah, you said run towards it. See, I watch these videos, public freakouts on Reddit,
Yes.
and I know what happens to people that run towards stuff.
What?
It don't work out. Things go wrong. People get hurt. I will run away from it faster than the person behind me, and then I'll let them do the initial introduction, and then they can call me on my cell phone and say, it's cool. We're cool.
Hi,
You can
Mr.
come.
Bigfoot. This is Rocky. Rocky, Mr. Bigfoot. Is that what the... No, that's not the way it works, dude.
I'm telling you.
You got to speak to him.
What do you say?
What? To Bigfoot?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Do you speak loud? Like he has a
It's
hearing
probably
issue?
some guttural noise that they will interpret as a threat
Yep. And you can't make eye contact.
and throw pebbles and M&Ms at you.
Dude, that was a serious night of my life.
Tell the story.
So I get to this location in Burlington, Wisconsin.
Tell the story.
I just had to look at the clock because I know this is going to take crap real quick.
Yeah, we still got another story to do.
So I'm in Burleson, Wisconsin, and I actually go up to debunk all these claims. Of course, right? Trying to have a rational thinking mind. I see these photos that are displayed from this certain area they call the Haunted Woods. They say there's a vortex in Burlington, Wisconsin, and Burlington is a very unique town. It has
Yeah,
a
you
lot
can
of
look it
weird
up,
history.
the Burlington Vortex.
Yeah, quite interesting. Now, I would see these pictures, and I'm like, that's long exposure at night. It's grabbing all the light and smearing it, and so I actually went there. Got invited to go there. I went there to actually debunk it. I brought a really good camera with me because, of course, you know those disposable cameras only had a single shutter speed, so no matter what the day, light, color, anything that was, you're getting what you get. So I brought my good camera with me, and I started taking pictures, and it was weird. But when we got there with the group, before you enter the woods, you had to do this thing. And so you had to hug a tree, right? And I
Literally hug a tree.
I hugged it. I hugged the shit. Really, I hugged it. I squeezed it. And it kind of felt all right. I didn't feel really bad about doing it. You know,
Okay, what was the purpose behind hugging the tree?
showing you respect.
So
showing you respect to your
the
walking in-
forest?
Yes.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's a native. I think it's an.
Okay.
I was
You were pretty
following
adamant.
orders. I don't have an
Okay.
answer why I hugged
so
the damn
native
thing.
person said hug this tree,
And then
you
we
said,
had to leave M&Ms on the ground.
for
The fairies.
you. Wait a minute. Okay, so I don't remember. This
I
whole
was
story.
really
You-
uncomfortable at this point. I'm not. So don't.
I
think
would have been pissed at having to leave my M&Ms on the ground.
that was hard.
Okay,
right.
so you left M&Ms on the ground for the
For the fairies.
forest fairies?
Yes, the fairy folk, they call them.
The fairy folk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
all right,
if you
now.
talk to people that are Irish,
Okay.
you start talking about the fairy folk, that's real to them.
Okay.
For real, for real.
I got you.
So to my 3 Irish people out there listening, pass me a Guinness. You know,
Okay.
is that right? Is it Irish
know.
a Guinness?
I don't know. Go on with the story before we
So,
run out of time.
so I go into the woods, and one of the biggest claims is the pictures. And then they say that there's a lot of claims of UFOs and a lot of claims of Bigfoot.
Yep.
Right? Cool, man. You got the whole package, right? And she charges $25 a person for these tours, but we didn't pay, but she charges. So, of course, they're going to have all these claims because people are going to travel from all over the place to go check it out. Like I did. It was 7 hours. It was weird. I had a good camera. I could not take good pictures. There was sometimes 3 different images of the same person in one picture, and like their foot would be on the top right of the picture.
What?
It's the weirdest stuff, brother. I cannot explain it. My shutter speeds, my everything, all my settings. I changed settings. I did everything. I don't know what to say, right? I just know that my camera was not functioning correctly the entire night.
All right. But were you supposed to, what was supposed to be
So-
in the woods? Was Bigfoot supposed to be out there?
So we were ending the night,
Okay.
and throughout the night, I was getting a lot of EVPs. And they were very weird EVPs. And they actually sounded more terrestrial, more alien, not human type of voices. It was weird. And my spirit box was making weird noises. I kind of freaked out a little bit, but I was the only dude. There's like 8 women with me. So I had to kind of show that, I'm not scared. But inside I was, don't tell anybody I said that. So we had to leave about 3 a.m. All this talk all night, I'm hearing about freaking this guy right here. Okay. I'm going to tell you something. I'm a huge skeptic. Super huge skeptic. Give me a piece of freaking hair. Give me something.
Give me some evidence.
Something.
Baby. That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
All right. But you hear this all night. You're in the middle of this haunted woods. My camera's taking weird pictures. You're feeling really weird all around you. You're getting these weird EVPs throughout the night. So you know something is happening around you spiritually, right?
Yes.
So, of course, because I had to protect people, when we left the freaking woods at 3 o'clock in the morning, I was the last one in line. I'm going to tell you something. I had a little problem with that. You know what I mean?
How far was the walk through the woods? It was a good distance, right?
About a mile.
Okay.
It was about a mile. So
And it was like deep wood
deep,
kind of
deep,
stuff. Yeah.
deep woods. And I started filming. I started filming with my night vision camera because just in case, for some reason in my soul, I kept thinking that something was going to, because there was trees right next to us. It was a tiny path and you had to walk through all these trees. I kept thinking I was going to see like an arm come out and grab me and then be like, you're gone. And I disappeared
All
just
right.
like that.
But did you
We were having pebbles thrown at us.
pebbles?
It was pebbles. The M&Ms
No.
was for the fairies.
I get that. You were having pebbles thrown at you, and I told him that it was Bigfoot in the forest going, why in the hell did you give me M&Ms, you piece of crap? I'm telling you, that's what it was. Bigfoot throwing freaking M&Ms at him.
Dude, that would have been
Brilliant.
insanity. Like if you're walking out the woods and a freaking M&M hit your face that you laid down on the ground before you came in the woods.
Yep. Or you're walking along and you find a big pile of M&Ms where they gathered them and put them in a big pile to give them back to you. That'd be like an E.T.
I would be out. I'll be like, ladies, I love you, man. I really do, but not that
Rocky
much.
doesn't like to be last in line
Nope.
doing anything.
Nope.
You're
You're vulnerable. You're the first one they grab.
Ghost hunting in a house, he almost pushed everybody else
Sure
down
did.
the stairs.
I sure did.
Yeah,
I sure did.
We ghost hunted at the
Hill House.
haunted Hill House in Mineral Wells, Texas.
I was brave.
He was not brave.
Ron
Mr.
was.
Rocky talked about going up and sitting by himself in the
Sure
room.
did.
He wouldn't. He's looking up the stairs. But we had a good time that night. Honestly, we did have a good time. We've got videos of that.
No, there's people watching, even people that are new listening tonight or watching tonight, that even if you are skeptical about it, even if you don't believe or you think everything's a freaking demon, there's those times where you look up a stairway or you look into a room. I do that with my closet in my bedroom. Like last night, perfect example. I looked over at my closet, the door was open, I got uncomfortable. So I turned the other way. I did not, all of a sudden I became asphyxiated with it.
When I top the stairs to the studio every morning,
Oh, what?
that room to the left is completely dark. My eyes don't ever go there.
tomorrow morning.
No.
Go right in.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not looking into that room.
It's your own home.
I don't give a crap. You and I talked about the furniture that's in that area over there.
Oh, it's in that room?
Yes. See? Mm-hmm.
That's just a bad
Hey, we got about
spot for it.
little less than 10 minutes left. Why don't you get into extrasensory perception?
So I
we'll
thought
save this other story for
I was
tomorrow.
going to die from Bigfoot that night. Thank you very much
He
for
was
listening.
throwing M&Ms at you. You would have not
I
starved.
was literally freaked out. So, all right. So
Did you ever figure out what was throwing the pebbles?
No. Do you think I was going to sit there and
Are you-
investigate that?
Are you sure it wasn't like little berries falling out of the
It could have
trees and
been. It absolutely could have been.
stuff? Okay. Just saying. I mean,
It could be all that. It could have been a raccoon in a tree taking a crap, and it could have been his crap falling down on the ground. It could have been.
okay.
Or it could have been a ghost throwing rocks at me.
Could have been a number of things that it probably wasn't.
But it was enough to scare the crap out of me.
Yeah, no, I get that. Extrasensory perception.
All right. So, I was going to say Alex Tannis. It's not Alex Tannis. It's Dr. Callum Cooper. Dr. Callum Cooper is an understudy. Alex Tannis is now deceased. Alex Tannis was one of the world's most scientifically studied psychics.
Okay.
Cal Cooper has been on the show with me a couple different times. He's a psychologist and parapsychologist out in England, right? Don't judge him for that. I don't judge him for that because he's a cool guy and he rides a motorcycle. But he has researched and been grants from the Alex Tannis Foundation to study things beyond the norms of what everyday psychology represents. So he's a very skeptical mind. He's the one that we talked about on the show when he wrote a book called Telephone Calls from the Dead.
Okay.
That his university went around the world and researched these phone calls people were claiming to be deceased family members, calling them on their phone. And they found what they were looking for. It was an amazing story. It's pretty cool. It's called Telephone Calls from the Dead by Dr. Callum Cooper, Callum.
Callum.
So one of Cal, we call him Cal. One of Cal's things right now that he's doing extensive research on is extrasensory perception. Okay. And how he's doing it is that he is going in this tank, and it's a glowing tank, right? So it's lit up, and you go inside of it, and they actually shut it. You're in a capsule, and they shut that thing. You are in it. So if you're claustrophobic, you're already out, you know? And it's salt water. So you're buoyant in it, right? Yeah, buoyancy, you float. So what you do is, I don't know if he goes full dark or if he sets the lights at a certain, whatever, some, level. But then he goes into this weird meditative state and you lose all your senses. And that's supposed to literally bring your mind to a whole different realm of understanding.
Okay.
Because you don't feel your legs, you don't feel your arms, you don't feel your body because it's floating. And then with the light and whatever sound he has, it's literally doing something mechanical to your brain.
It's like a giant egg, isn't it? It's
a giant egg, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've seen the videos of those things. And literally, is it dark? Does it go dark or is it got lights? I think it's got lights.
So I don't know for sure.
But it's like a dome. I mean,
because I'm thinking like if you're really going to do extrasensory, you would have to, I would see why it would be important to go all dark, because then you lose the sense of sight.
correct.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
now
but
you're not
boy,
able
you
to
talk
see.
about, well, no, I'm thinking you'd see more. I'm thinking your imagination would generate visions. It's like staring at a ceiling in your room at night when you can't sleep, but there's still light around you, right? But if you're staring at a dark ceiling with no light coming in, then your mind will begin to draw pictures.
So
See, that kind of freaks me out a little bit. I don't think I can go that far with that.
right, I'm reading something right here on Wikipedia, even though I'm not a big fan of Wikipedia. Second sight is a form of ESP, extrasensory perception, whereby a person perceives information, and in the form, they perceive it in the form of a vision and future events before they happen, precognition, or about things or events at remote locations, similar to remote viewing. There is no science evidence that second sight exists. Reports of second sight are known only by anecdotal evidence. I think that's a bunch of crap because you go back to the CIA and what the mind control stuff.
Yeah.
That was a form of creating a different perception.
There are people who literally today, you can find them on the web, who teach second sight, who teach extrasensory perception, and believe that there are people who can use those tools to benefit others by, like psychics can. And
They
stuff
said
like
they
that.
call it a pseudoscience. I disagree
Is
with
it a
that.
pseudoscience,
That's what I'm
though?
saying. I disagree with that. They've been doing studies on this since the 60s. There's no way that's a pseudoscience.
Okay.
Who determines that?
That's a good question.
Do they not want people to know?
Look, in this day and age, anybody can say they're a scientist or anybody can say you're not a scientist.
The freaking CIA uses remote viewing.
Dude, look, I get it. I get it. They'll never tell you they do.
By the way, we did have a listener last week,
Yeah, we did.
81.
81 years old, for those of you who remember last week's show where we talked about, if there's anybody over the age of 80 watching our show.
Yeah, we put our foot in the mouth on that
81 years old. Is 81, yeah.
81.
Yeah. Hey, guys, thank you for joining us tonight on Abnormal Realities. We do have some guests coming up. We've got probably 8 or 9 of them
got a
booked
bunch.
over the next couple of months. Let's see. Wednesday, March 23rd, we've got June Lundgren. Tuesday, April the 5th, Robert Bosnack. These are all authors or, people that have some kind of spiritual or paranormal background. Thursday, April 7th, we've got Mark Fiorentino. We've got L.A. Marzulli coming up.
I am working on getting Ralph Sarchi on the phone or on the show. He had a show on, I think it was Travel Channel, called Demon Files. He worked with one of the most world-renowned exorcists from the Vatican. They made Father like Marsucci or something like that. They made a movie. One of those scary movies was actually based off of, and he was the understudy. He worked with that priest.
Really?
Yes. And so he did a TV series. I think it was 6 or 8 shows he did where he went into houses that were, had a infestation of something. And I would love to hear his work and the experiences he's had while he was in a room where the Catholic Church, whatever, believed this person was demonically
physically
possessed.
doing an exorcism.
I don't want somebody possessed being exercised, making eye contact with me. That's my only thing.
Yeah, he's talked about that before too.
I don't
it
want
freaks him out. It
or
really
if they do
does.
the side view and they look at you from the side,
Oh yeah.
it changes life. It changes everything about your happiness.
Yeah, it rips the soul out of your body because
Oh,
it's like they look right into you, right?
that happened to a friend of mine, and
Nope.
she's traumatized by it.
I'm out. Abnormalrealities.com, folks. That's where you can find all of our past shows. We are now live on Rumble. You can also watch our taped shows, replayed shows on Rumble as
Do you
well.
think we freaked anybody out over on
I'm
Rumble?
quite certain we freaked out some people.
You are
I'm
welcome.
quite
We
certain.
love you.
And those that won't come back and watch us, we love you anyway. Thank you for joining us, at least for tonight. But those that'll come back to us, we're live tomorrow night as well, 8 p.m. Eastern time, same channel over on Rumble. You can find us there, but we're also on our YouTube channel at abnormalrealities.com. You can search us there. We're all over social medias. We have our own Facebook page. We have Instagram. We have a TikTok page. You ought to go out and see some of our TikToks. Rocky does really well with those. And we also have gear that you can find on abnormalrealities.com.
We do.
Yeah.
Folks, we love you. Abnormalrealities.com. There you can find the links for the tumblers, the laser design, anything you freaking need custom made. We got you covered, man. Wood, metal, we could do coins. We could do whatever you freaking need. We could do specialty
can.
cups. Give us a call. Let's go to abnormalrealities.com. We love you guys. We appreciate you all being here. May God bless you. May God bless your families. And God bless the United States of America. Ron Phillips, take us home.
Check out odysseyradio.com when you get a chance. That's our radio station over there. Paranormal Talk. If you know of anybody who
Come on.
might do well on that station, send them tell them to send us an email, info@abnormalrealities.com. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Love you.